I just spent the last 210 days of my life flipping PCs in order to build this. And this is my current setup. I've been using this mini PC for all the editing and this Xbox Series S for all the gaming. After the most painful week of my life waiting for all the parts to come in, it is finally time to build my dream PC. This is everything that we need to build the dream PC, and the total cost of this PC is going to come out to about $790. And I know that's probably a lot less than what you thought, and you're probably somewhat disappointed with the specs I chose, but don't worry about that right now. I'll explain that later. There's actually a good meaning behind all these parts. For now, let's just build this thing. The PC was finally done, and that was definitely the most amount of fun I've ever had building a PC, and I was so excited to boot it on, and thankfully it actually booted first try and I didn't have to do any troubleshooting. But as soon as I looked in the BIOS and I saw that the CPU was idling at 100 degrees Celsius, I knew something was wrong. I instantly turned off the computer and could not believe my eyes. I repasted the CPU, I did all these things to make sure it was going to be okay, and I just knew the CPU cooler was faulty. So I returned that on Amazon. This was the 23rd of December, so the day before Christmas Eve, and I wanted to get a new CPU cooler so bad. Amazon was going to take like a week to ship, so I went from store to store trying to find one. I went to Best Buy, they didn't have anything. I went to Walmart, they didn't have anything. For some reason, I decided to go to Target, they didn't have anything. And then I looked for a local PC store, and it turns out Meta PCs actually has a location pretty close to where I was. It was only like a 5-minute drive from like all the shopping area. So I called them to make sure they actually had a CPU cooler, and they said they did. So I went into the store. It was actually a pretty cool store, and thankfully I got my CPU cooler. It was like 120 bucks, and it came with 2 fans. The last thing to do is to get rid of my old setup and build the new one. So here we go. And now the PC is finally ready in all of its glory. The PC is looking really clean, and building this PC would not have been possible if I didn't start flipping PCs, and I'd say about half of the PCs that I built were sold on Java. This video is sponsored by Java, but I've been using Java the entire time of flipping PCs. Java is basically just an online marketplace that allows people like me and you to buy or sell anything gaming related. For example, other than all the PCs that I've sold graphics cards, and currently I have my Xbox Series S for sale on my store. As soon as someone would buy something off my store, I would get a shipping label and I'd be able to ship it out the same day or as soon as I could. And once the buyer received the PC or the graphics card, then I got paid. It's truly an incredible process that I love using. If you don't sell PCs and you're looking to build a PC or you're looking to buy something off Java, it's a great place to do so because most listings are used parts, and buying things that are used is always cheaper than buying them brand new. So go to the link in the description and use code TIBS10 to get a discount at checkout. Thanks again, Java, for sponsoring the video. The setup and the PC and the PC flipping series until I buy the dream PC is now completed. I hope you guys enjoyed the series and I hope you guys enjoy the PC. The reason I put an RTX 3060 in here was because this PC is built strictly for video editing. It can obviously game with the RTX 3060, but the i7-12700K and the 32 gigs of RAM do most of the work. And obviously I can always upgrade the GPU. There's a 750 watts power supply, so I could go up to something like a 4070 or maybe get like a 5060 that's coming out here pretty soon. So you never know, but right now I'm definitely not gonna upgrade. Just built it. I think it looks sick. The GPU was actually spray painted. I spray painted it white. Originally it was black. I bought it used and then I spray painted it, and I think it looks really sick. I've really been enjoying the PC. I'm literally editing this video on this PC and it's smooth as butter. I've had no issues. I also wanted to talk about the setup. So I'm using the same keyboard and mouse that I was using before. This little ergonomic mouse that I got like for Christmas one year. It's pretty cheap, but I really like the way it feels in my hand, especially when I'm editing. And then I use this Xbox controller that's wired. It has like these cool Halo joysticks that don't get stick drift. And then I have a little 3D printed thumb extender, and it's great for gaming and all that. And then the monitor I'm using is this monitor from Titan Army, and Titan Army did send this monitor to me and they wanted me to feature in this video. So here it is. It's on this monitor stand and I can put another monitor on here. I currently don't have a second monitor and I do plan on getting one and just really completing the setup because I kind of want to have like one monitor so I can have like the video up here and then I can have the timeline on this monitor, or I can like do something else on here and then I don't know. But I think a second monitor would be cool. And then obviously the same white keyboard, and then these headphones from like Turtle Beach or something. I can't remember what it's called. And then this same mouse pad that I got for my birthday one year. And the cable management isn't the best. Obviously you can still see some cables, but I think it's good enough and better than my last setup. Still using the same chair. Definitely will want to get a better chair eventually, but the only thing is I have carpet, so if I get like a wheeling chair, then it'll get stuck in the carpet, but that's all right. I'll just get some other kind of chair or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I want to talk about the monitor a little bit because I did get it for free. So it's 200 and let me check. Okay, so it's 240 hertz, 2K resolution, and yeah, so it's a pretty good monitor. The colors are okay. I'm not exactly sure how much the price is. Let me look that up actually real quick. Oh, it's $300. It's $300 on Amazon, but I think they gave me a code for you guys. Yeah, they gave me a code for you guys so you can get 5% off on Amazon. So that'll make it a little bit cheaper. But this is the listing. So it's 24.5 inches, 240 hertz, 1440p. It's $300. So if you guys do want to get that monitor, go for it. There's a link for it, and obviously, I'm sure there's better monitors out there for a better price. The build quality isn't the best. The stand that came with it was pretty cheap, but it's definitely an option and I definitely would recommend it. It's not a bad monitor whatsoever. I hope 2025 is a great year for you guys, and what's happening in 2025 for me is going to be pretty crazy. And you guys are going to see that, and I'm going to make an announcement video here pretty soon so you guys know exactly what I'm going to be doing next. And I think that's going to be it for this video.